So each representative from different hertie will come and share with us. So this posters is actually made by each team who actually did the promotion behind the work, the vegetarian promotion behind. So because they only know exactly what are the content they want to share, so they actually are being assigned to get the poster ready for each sharing. So now first, let's move along with them in this beautiful sign language song. It's basically say that, there's a lot of warmth and compassion around our community. So when we lend our hands to help other people, our life will actually change, because we no longer become isolated. We appreciate from the bottom of our heart. There's a lot of warmth created in around our community. When the world change around with us, we'll use love to complete a whole. So when we lend our hands to help other people who needs our help, we might meet someone who also we helped before or being helped by us before. So if you know how to sing, you might want to sing along. When we lend our hands to help others who need our helps, our life is actually starting to change, because we are no longer isolated. With the appreciation in our hearts, we are creating love and warmth around our community, and the world will change along with us, because we are using love to complete a big, round, or whole. So when we lend our hand to help others, and when we need help, we may actually meet someone who we have been helped before. So with the appreciation in our heart, we are creating a lot of love and warmth around our community. The world will actually change along with us, because we are actually using love to complete the whole. So when we reach our hands and need others' help, we may actually end up meeting someone whom we have helped before. So thank you, our sign language team. Hopefully this session's it started with the beautiful song and sign language performance. So the title that I have is I'm promoting vegetarianism. This is what I think I can do. Let's give a big applause to our group of sign language performers without awareness, without realization, they are actually over 70 years old, each one of them. So they are actually the environmental protection volunteers. They started with purely just wanted to do environmental protection. They never thought of wanting to learn sign language, but gradually, because as a team, they advocate each other to learn, and it ended up that they are actually performing. And they also started the traineeship, and now they are the certified volunteers. So a lot of them also step up from their comfort zone of just doing the environmental protection. They also started assume more responsibility, become the lead of the community team. So let's give them a big applause. So they were very intimidated when they were given the microphone, but at the same time, because the sister who is the leader who keep encouraging them, so finally they're able to kind of take the courage to stand in front of us and perform the sign language, which is amazing. So there's one of the volunteers, her son-in-law and also her daughter are also here. So let's hand it over to our sister Juan. Dear Master Chen Yan, all the masters in the body and all the volunteers, I'm actually from Ruixian district. I've been in Tzu for 30 plus years. It's hard not to say thank you. Every day I'm actually doing Tzu volunteering with a gratitude heart. So today I'm going to share vegetarian promotion. So in Ruixian Heqi team, there's a group of volunteers who actually uphold the principle of Master Chen Yan, which the principle basically said that we must be a vegetarian, we must promote vegetarian, we must tell other people about the benefit of becoming a vegetarian. So each one of us, there's a strong power in us that we wanted to become a volunteer until the last breath of us. So we wanted even to donate our body to become a silent master. So there's one volunteer. The next sister should actually just heard about a sharing in one of the volunteer event about using changing our diet, use the kind thought to save the animals around the world, and she started to become a volunteer, a vegetarian. So my name is Sujan. During the pandemic, Master Chen Yan asked us to start promoting vegetarian because it's a way to actually help improve this situation. So, along with other sisters, we decided to go fully to try to promote vegetarianism. But at first, we actually do not know what to do. My husband and I, we have a a business so in our business in our business building, we just push out the entire like kitchen and put it there in the front so that we can work with other city volunteers to try to cook vegetarian food and try to promote from there. So at first we do not really know how to encourage others to come and order, but eventually, some of the brothers actually give us advice, ask us to come up with a plan on how to promote, and gradually we form a team, and more people started to respond to us. So we all put our hands together and try to look into different recipe, and every recipe that they came up are actually very delicious. So I guess the entire process made me realize that a teamwork actually is so much better than an individual. So from starting from one or two person who do not know how to do, in the end we form a team. The teamwork actually makes so much difference. So, in lunar calendar, we have a special, like the 15th day or the first day of the calendar. People usually like to eat vegetarian during those 2 days. So we started with selling the bento box on those 2 days. And then later, we approach the factory, the bank, other business company, and we try to promote along the way. And gradually, there are more and more people who come and order, including our friends, our neighbors. They started ordering from us. So the income that we obtained from selling this vegetarian bento, we actually donated to buy the vaccine for pandemic. Oh, this year in the Jingsi Abode, we have 4 master who actually completed the journey to become a venerable master, and one of the master is actually this sister's daughter. So Susan's sister said that this is her affinity, her daughter's affinity. So she and her husband both are very supportive of her. She's master is only in her early 30s. Only 2 months she went back to a body that she determined that she wanted to become venerable master. So we think that this is her affinity from many lives that brought to her affinity this lifetime. So next we'll have our sister Furong. So dear Master Chen Yan, masters in the Abode, and all the volunteers around the world. My name is Furong from 瑞贤司机. My daughter works in Thai TV in the Dharma department. Oh, she has been. Life is very unpredictable, but my daughter passed away unexpectedly the year before last. I was heartbroken. A lot of city volunteers came and cared for me. It made me think of what Master have taught us before. So in the Dharma that Master mentioned, we should appreciate every seconds that we have and leverage every seconds, live fully in every seconds to actually help other people. So very quickly, this Master's Dharma helped me to kind of came up again from the very heartbroken state of mind. And I started to participate back in various tasks in the community. So during the Mid-Autumn Festival this year, I involved in making the vegetarian mooncake. Although the process of making the mooncake is actually very tough, taking lots of time and effort, but I feel very, very grateful because, I have a team of brother sisters who are working with me, and I donated all the income of selling the vegetarian mooncake to help the person in need in our community. I'm extremely touched because everyone in our team are very dedicated. Although each one of us have never built a mooncake before, but the dedication, the attentiveness, and the willingness to learn made them now all very capable of baking the mooncake. So all in all, I still wanted to express my appreciation to every one of them. Being a part of this big family made me feel extremely grateful, and I'll continue to walk the Bodhisattva path, contributing my part, giving back to the community. It's amazing for Sister Furong, who actually gone through the pain of losing her daughter and very quickly turned around back with the help of Master Dharma that helped her along. My name is Chun Jing. Today, I also would like to share about my involvement in promoting vegetarian. So Master said that during the pandemic, there's really no medicine who can cure, except that the best approach is to become a vegetarian. So I'm also part of the team working with Sister Susan and Sister Furong. So from the very beginning, we started with 50 lunch boxes. So we can now make more than 200 lunch boxes. So we appreciate, all the rest of the sisterhood join us. We are just like the little sparrows spirit. Put our hands together, we'll push more and go further, and let the energy of love spread everywhere. The beauty of Tzu Chi is the unity, which is the most powerful. So promoting vegetarian, persuading vegetarian is what Master wants us to do. I'm very grateful of all the family members in the racing team for their cooperation and mutual help, support, which help us along the way. So on the Bodhisattva path, we will continue to be diligent and continue to be grateful to have Master guiding us along the path. So next, we are going to introduce this volunteer. I think a lot of people may not know her, but may have had her food. She is actually a farmer, but although become a farmer, she has actually donated to become an honorary directors. So the honorary directors is you become honorary directors if you can donate 100. It's like $10 million. It's actually $100,000. Sorry. So for me, when I first heard about that, I was actually growing vegetables. So when I heard about that, I knew before the Buddha and begged Master Chen Yan to fulfill my vow to donate honorary directors. But once I make the vow, I realized that I have to pay the tuition fee for my son's college. Although I have to pay my son's tuition fees, I insist that, I should keep my vow to fulfill the vow to donate the honorary directors. So I worked very hard to grow the vegetables because I really wanted to fulfill my dream. Something amazing happened. I got the help of a noble person to help me lease a farmland to grow vegetables. That enabled me to actually continue grow vegetables to achieve the dream. I'm very grateful that along the way, my husbands support me along the way. I feel that although I'm the one who make the donation, but I feel that the love actually comes from everyone who purchased the organic vegetables from me. So my husband is not able to come today. So I would like to dedicate a merit to everyone who actually supported me and purchased the organic vegetables from me. So every year, sister also grow mango. So she'll sell the organic mangoes grown and donate the proceeds kindly to help other people.
都会吃得到，而且所得也都是捐赠出来哈。那我其实今天我们瑞星除了今天来的现场，各位桌上可以看到我们这个，
So
各位
this
你
is
看不出
the
来这个是什么东西，
sponge,
对不对？
this
这个是那个菜
sponges.
瓜布，
So they will
这是手
actually
毛线的
handmade
菜瓜
them
布，有没有？
to
而且
sell them
其实我们还一群
to
织女哈，他们其实平常都要上班，
collect
为了下班的
donations.
时间呢，去勾这
The
个
proceeds of
菜瓜
selling
布呢，
this, they
然
will
后呢就是
actually
怎样拿
donate
来
to help
自己
other
义卖
people.
哈。然后今天呢，各位在主场的人，菩萨就很有因缘可以拿到这样子。所以其实在瑞星有很多这样的一个小麻雀呢，他们就是怎么样？
So each one of us are very dedicated, and then we all very kind and very pure. So we are just like little sparrows with the strong spirit. We leveraging each one of our little skill sets. A little by little, we contributed whatever that we made. We collected donation. So in overall, this is the total is like $5 million in total that we collected the donations.
就光我们这样一个和气哈，所以我们其实今天只有我们几位代表来，我们的师兄师姐是很多。那最后请我们的圆圆师姐哈跟我们祝福一下。
So, isn't it each one of them are very amazing? Not only they are able to share, they actually behind the scene really contributed in their own way and also continue to promote vegetarians to help our only Mother Earth. On top of that, they are also very humble, continue to learn to share, because only through sharings we can inspire more people to kind of join us in doing the good deeds to help our community as well to help the only Mother Earth. So looking at each one of them, some of the so-called Lao Pusa, which is the elderly volunteer, they're all above 70 years old. You know, you can see their back is actually humped. They are actually getting old. However, their spirit are very strong. They are very persistent. They continue to walk the volunteer path. So we are just like the little fireflies, you know, shine through the path that we fly, bringing warmth and lights to everyone around us. So you can feel they're sharing a little bit, not that professional. However, what inspired us is that sincerity and use their actions to actually help the earth and love Master, do the things that will benefit the community, sharing from their own way to contribute to the betterness of our world. So this little sponge, I guess, is not just for dishes. We can also use for facial cleansing. So each one of them are really beautiful, very colorful. It comes with a lot of love behind of them. So if you really love Master Chen Yan, we should speak more about Tzu Chi. We should share more about Dharma. We should inspire others to join us to do the good deeds. So a lot of time during our group study group, you know, we need to move fast because of the limited time. But knowing that this actually could be very inconvenient to our elderly volunteer, but we really appreciate them, of their willingness to come and help us. So these are the feedback from our online audiences. They all are very inspired by the sharing of these groups of volunteers, especially in the vegetarian promotion. So they are also very impressed on the teamwork by these Hertie team members. Each one of them contributing a little part, but when they come together as a team, they are actually very powerful. So another audiences actually call out the volunteers sign language performance, which is very beautiful. So through the sign language performance, they are also promoting the love to all of us. So it's also a special blessing to Furong sisters. So the Chinese word there, 对组合合群跟福田, basically referring to when we all come together as a team and work hard on the Bodhisattva path, we can actually bring a lot of changes, a lot of power to help our community. So now I'm going to hand it over back to Brother Yang.
So, hello, I'm back again. So we're very grateful for all the teams that work together and to